Inside. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayana Namaskrityam Naranjaiva Narottamam Devin Saraswatin Vyasam Tato Jaya Mudirayet Nashtaprayeshu Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavate Uttama Sloke Bhaktin Bhavatir Naisiti Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devagi Nandanaya Cha Nanda Gopa Kumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha. Hare Krishna. Welcome all the devotees for the morning Srimad Bhagavatam discussion. So today we are going to start the new chapter, chapter 18, first canto, chapter 18, sloka number 1. So till yesterday we have completed the 17th chapter. So the 17th chapter, it is about punishment and reward of Kali. So it is talking about how Parikshit Maharaj and he in his region, when he was in his kingdom, how he not allowed a Kali to be stay there, and how his kingdom was flourishing during that time, and how he handled the situations. All those things we discussed in the previous chapter. So today we are going to discuss chapter 18, first canto, chapter 18, text number 1. One 18 1. Please repeat, begin me. Suta uvacha. Yo vai droni astra viplusto. Namatur vidre mritaha. Anugrahat bhagavataha. Krishnasya adbhuta karmanaha. Please repeat, begin me, word by word meaning. Suta uvacha. Sri Suta Goswami said. Yaha. One who. Why. Certainly. Drauni Astra. By the weapon of the son of Drona. Viplustaha. Burned by. Na. Never. Matuha. Of the mother. Udare. In the womb. Rutaha. Met his death. Anugraha. By the mercy. Bhagavataha. Of the personality of Godhead. Krishnasya. Krishna. Adbhuta karmanaha. Who acts wonderfully. Translation and purport by His Divinity Sabha Channav Nesi Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Jai Srila Prabhupada. Translation, please repeat behind me. Sri Suta Goswami said, due to the mercy of the personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, who acts wonderfully, Maharaja Parikshit, though struck by the weapon of the son of Drona in his mother's womb, could not be burned. Purport. The sages of Naimisharanya struck with wonder after hearing about the wonderful administration of Maharaja Parikshit, especially in the reference to his punishment, the personality of Kali, and making him completely unable to do any harm within the kingdom. Suta Goswami was equally anxious to describe Maharaja's Parikshit's wonderful birth and death, and this verse is stated by Suta Goswami to increase the interest of the sage of Naimisharanya. So this till the previous chapter, Suta Goswami was explaining about Maharaja Parikshit, how he was ruling his kingdom. So in his kingdom, so there are Kali, when the starting of the Kali Yuga, he was ruling that time. So when the Kali entering to the kingdom, he got the news that Kali entered. And how he got the news? He is somebody beating the cow and the bull in the outskirts of the kingdom. So immediately what he did, he himself went there, not to send somebody go and do that. Because that is the quality of the Kshatriya and Raja Rishi. He wanted to protect even a cow also. So he went there, personally he went there and he discussed with cow, and cow is in the form of earth. Earth is in the form of cow, and the religion, dharma, is in the form of bull. And the Kali Purusha, he was dressed as a king, he was beating the cow and bull, and both cow and bull are lamenting. That time he was asking the cow and bull what happened and everything. Then the bull explained the things, what happened. And the four pillars, dharma, for the dharma needs to stay in the four pillars. What are the four pillars? No meat eating, no intoxication, and no gambling, and no illicit sex. So these are the four principles. In this principle, dharma will decide. So three of the legs are broken. Only one leg is, the bull is standing on only one leg. So that is represent that all the three principles are already broken. Only the truthfulness, it is hanging, that fourth leg. That also the Kali Purusha wanted to broke that time. Then immediately what our Parishit Maharaj did, he immediately wanted to kill the Kali Purusha. So he removed his sword and he wanted to kill the Kali Purusha. Then the Kali Purusha also intelligently what he did, he surrendered to Parishit. Why he surrendered? Because Kali Purusha told, Maharaj, this is the Kali Yuga. I supposed to, it is sent by Lord. I supposed to enter your kingdom. I supposed to come there. I need to do my duty. Yes, Kali Purusha is not he is making the bad things, but he is the quality. He is the owner of that. But he is not bad actually. He is a servant of the Lord. He is a servant of the Lord. See how Maya Devi. What is Maya Devi, who is doing the illusion, all those things here? She is also servant of the Lord, but she is not bad actually. See, Yamadharma Raja, he is taking the life of the people, all the living entities. But if you are taking the life of the living entity, in the human point of view, we will say that it is a bad. But he is doing under the supervision, under the order of the Lord. The Yamadharma Raja is doing under the supervision of the Lord. The same way, so he is a servant of the Lord. He is not doing against the law. Whatever Lord gave the work for him, allocated the work for him, he is doing that. Taking the living entities from the body, the soul, remove the soul from the body is his work. The similar way, the Kali also, he is a servant of the Lord. He need to spread all these illusions in this material world. Because this age is the Kali Yuga age. So that should be predominant. So the worship of the Lord and the God realization, self-realization, that should be less, and all the other material illusions will be more. That's the reason Lord sent the Kali Purusha to this. How the season is changing. Similarly, the Yuga also changing. Based on the Yuga, the effect of the goodness, bad also will change. So in the Kali Yuga, the bad will be not in the bad, not we can't say bad, it is a illusion. The Maya will be there 75%, 25% only people will be aware of what is God, what is self-realization, how to control the senses, all those things. The rest of the people roaming around with the Maya only. So the Kali Purusha, he was trembling and he surrendered. Immediately what he surrendered to Parishit Maharaj. Parishit Maharaj, I am surrendering unto you, please don't kill me. Then he told, I have to enter here somewhere. So you need to give some place for me. Yes, I can't go. Yes, this is the Kali started. So I have to be there somewhere in your kingdom. You have to give some place. Then Parishit Maharaj told, where these four principles are broken. So Maharaja Parishit gave those places. He told that, yes, Maharaja Parishit, he was firm in his words and his way of ruling also. There won't be any broken in my kingdom. That is the confidence he had with the Praja also. So he told the places wherever the slaughterers, the animals are getting killed, meat eating is happening, you can go and stay there. That is the place. Another place wherever the intoxication is happening, you can go and stay. The third place, wherever the gambling is happening, you can go and stay place. And fourth place, wherever the prostitution is kind of like happening, illicit sex is happening, you can go and see. These are the 4 places he gave to Kalipurusha. And Kalipurusha, he went over and he couldn't see those places because he is saying, then the previous chapter we saw, wherever I am going, I am seeing you only. See, if you, wherever we are going, we are seeing him only means, because the way he is ruling, so his rules and regulations are strictly followed there. People are happy and they are following the rules properly. That means by seeing that, okay, this is Parishit Maharaj ruling. That's the reason it is like that. So wherever he is going, he is saying Parishit Maharaj, you know. So since Parishit Maharaj was there, all these 4 problems are not happening there anywhere. So he is saying that I am not getting any place to stay. Give me some more places. Then Parishit Maharaj told the 5th place, wherever gold is, people are using, you can stay on the gold. So that is the reason he stayed on the gold. So what immediately for Parishit Maharaj, Kalipurusha did, Parishit Maharaj wear a golden crown, so immediately he jumped, he stayed there in the crown. So that way he entered the kingdom of Parishit Maharaj. So now this is the explanation. After hearing all those things, the Nemisharanya, all the rishis in the Nemisharanya, everybody was by wonder. So how they wanted to know more about Parishit Maharaj. So this is the way. So the Sutta Goswami also explaining. So by hearing that, they wanted to know more about Parishit Maharaj, and they are happy with that, how the Parishit Maharaj he handled the Kalipurusha, and how he is taken over the legacy of the Pandavas. Yes, Pandavas is the historical people. Why Pandavas? So the next generation is Parishit Maharaj. So they wanted to take that legacy towards the next generation, parampara wise. So how he taken over, how he gave the more glories to them, to Pandavas. So that is the way it was coming through. So they were more wanted to know more about Parishit Maharaj. Then Sutta Goswami started this lessons about how the Brahmana boy cursing. In this chapter we will discuss further how the Brahmana boy cursing Maharaj Parishit. What is the Lord's plan there? What is the arrangement of Lord? What the Brahmana boy's father thinking, what he did, and upon hearing that, and what is the reaction of Parishit Maharaj. So all these things we will discuss in the further chapter. In this chapter further we will discuss. And the first sloka is saying that he is talking about when Lord's mercy was there with Parishit Maharaj before he born itself. So when he was there in the womb of Uttara, Mother Uttara, that time itself the Ashwatthama, the son of Dronacharya, he struck the Brahmastra. So the Brahmastra is not a normal weapon, it's a topmost weapon that during that time. So Brahmastra means if they aim the target, it will hit the target without any miss. And also it is very subtle. So nowadays whatever the missiles are there, they need to prepare the missiles and prepare the bullet, this and that. They will prepare everything and they will take to the particular place and they will throw there. And even the culprit also will die, and the common people also surrounding everything, the plants, animals, everything will die. Who are not connected with this problem, everything will die. And also they can't, once they throw, they can switch it off also. In the current situation, this is the gross knowledge we have. But the Brahmastra is a subtle weapon. So it by reciting a mantra itself, the weapons can be invoked. And the weapon can be revoked also. They can be revoked also by reciting the mantras. And the weapon also means the person who is reciting the mantra, and it will hit the particular place, specific place, it won't disturb the other people. So here in this situation, this Dronacharya's son, Ashwatthama, he invoked the mantra, and what is his aim? He wanted to kill the next generation of Pandavas. So the next generation of Pandavas in the womb of Uttara, so he have Abhimanyu's son. So that time he was residing in the Mandira, and Brahmastra was trying to attack. So, another thing is, the great devotees of the Lord, they won't take shelter of any other things apart from the Lord. Whatever the situation, they will take the shelter of the Lord. So, immediately Uttara not asked help for the Pandavas. Yes, even though Pandavas were there, present there, and all the others are there, she never asked the help from the Mukesh. He stopped that. He never told. Because Arjuna knows the Brahmastra, how to send, how to revoke, how to stop it. Everything Arjuna knows. Even though Arjuna knows that mantras and all, what she did, Uttara, she called Krishna, Supreme Personality of Godhead, for the help. Yes, he can only help. God is the only person can help in this situation. There is no other person can spare me, save me. That is the reason what she did. She called the Lord. She gave the help. So what he said, she not asked for her life. He is saying that I am not willing to live. Because anyway my husband is died. So I don't want her to live also. But since the next generation of Pandavas is the person who is there in my womb, so I wanted to protect our kingdom. So the next, because the legacy, I want to continue the legacy, and I want to protect the kingdom, because I want to give the good king to the particular our kingdom, the person who are all there in the kingdom, very prajas. So that is the reason I want to protect my womb, who is there in the womb. I want to protect them. So please protect. That's what she told. So immediately Lord, what he did? He took the form of small form. He went inside the womb of Uttara. So only Lord can do that. Nobody else can do that. Immediately, only Lord can do that. Lord took the form. He went into the inside of the womb, and when the Brahmastra is a subtle weapon, it won't affect. Because it is so much of heat it will produce. That's what it is mentioned about the Brahmastra. The Brahmastra heat, it will burn the entire earth also. That much heat it will produce. So if that much heat, if it will hit the fetus who is there in the inside of the womb, how it will be? It will be burned. There is no other way to escape. But Lord protected from that Brahmastra. But it won't have, the Brahmastra is not, since it is a subtle one, it is not affected Uttara, but it tried to attack the Parikshit Maharaj who is there in the womb. But Lord protected him. So Lord protected him from starting. So that is the reason his name also Parikshit. Parikshit means he wanted to, he saw the Lord when he was in the womb, he saw the Lord inside the womb itself. Small, tiny Lord he saw. So he wanted to see the Lord. I saw someone in the womb, the same person he wanted to see outside when after his birth. So that is the reason his name became Parikshit. Overall he is seeing, he is just remembering the person who he saw in the womb of the mother. So he wanted to, that's the reason his name became Parikshit Maharaj. So he was searching like that. So that is the reason this sloka is mentioning that even though the Brahmastra came to strike, Lord protected him. He didn't unable to do anything for the life of Maharaja Parikshit. So that is the mercy of the Lord. The mercy of the Lord, only Lord can protect the devotees, not only the devotees, anybody. If you want protection, surrender unto the Lord is the only one way. There is no other way. So that this sloka is representing that only. So even though the Brahmastra also released, trying to hit us, even though if we take the surrender to the Lord, Lord will protect us from any danger. Without any tinge of doubt, we need to surrender. That is the full surrender. If we do the full surrender, automatically Lord will protect us. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you for your time. Gandhara Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
I just stopped the